Good evening everyone, welcome back to another video. It is Friday here at the Old Gold Power Plant and we're gonna hop right into the main session. In this video I don't have a nap. The requirement for the drowsy power to get full encounters here at the Old Gold Power Plant is ridiculous. It's close to 100 mil. Crazy. So I'm probably not gonna do naps here anytime soon. And in fact, I'm actually considering to go to Greengrass Isle for the next 2 weeks for the event. I'm not particularly in a rush to get any of these new Pokemon, and I think potentially it could be a good idea to build that area bonus on Greengrass Isle because Halloween is coming up, and I don't know if that's going to be located at the Old Gold Power Plant, despite the fact that the Ghost Berry is favored here. There it is! Look at that for Coco. Don't care about this the Shinx. I do appreciate the Fluffy candy, so I'm gonna take that and put it into my Ampharos. Oh man, barrier wall sleep. I'm surprised this Mr. Mime is not having nightmares. It's falling down the tier lists. It's just... Can you believe this guy? Outdoing the Mr. Mime. Hey, we have some more Pikachu candy. I like seeing that. Ooh, we have a Crocalor hiding in this corner. And we got an Eevee as well, so decent amount of targets here, although Fuecoco is top priority on my hunt. So we're gonna just put up the Skeledirge right away because I'm gonna use my bonus biscuit and a Poke Biscuit on this Fuecoco. That's a decent amount of Dream Shards. I'm running pretty low now that I've invested fully in the Raichu and the Flareon, and so I'm basically down to null. Okay, what we got here? Shiny Fluffy. What am I saying? No, it's hungry, not shiny. That is way many hungries. I can't afford to catch them though, so that's too bad. I'm gonna go for the Fuecoco and be happy with that choice. Got 4 points right there, and then 1 Poke Biscuit should secure it. I'm gonna skip the Shinx entirely. I have a really strong tomato farmer, and I have a decent oil farmer too, so I'm not too worried about that. And level 60 coffee, it's a little bit too late. Now, had I had infinite resources, that Pikachu and the Fluffy there would have been nice, but I'm not gonna convert biscuits into candy. I can let time do that for me instead by simply being more patient. So, the better candy here to send out to the friend list is for sure the Fuecoco. I'm not a fan of Shinx. Potentially the Ampharos. But overall, Skeledirge, a surprise on top of a surprise. It is Ghost type and favored at Old Gold Power Plant, and Apples is in the biggest dish now in the game. Or at least one of them, I can't remember. It's been too many news. Alright. Calm Nature, I don't think that's good. Oof. Let's see what we got. At least it's Berry Finding. That is surprising. Now, I'm looking for Triple Apple. Given that this is Berry Finding on a decent... I mean, Skeledirge for the most part, you want as many ingredient finders as possible because 27% on that ingredient rate is ridiculous. It's almost twice that of Gengar. They're both ingredients focused. So let's say this is Mono Apples and it has a little bit of speed and that nature is not detrimental. I could potentially go for that Berry Finding. Let's see what we got. Oof, we got double sausage. I don't actually have a sausage farmer, so in itself it's not horrible. It's just I need the apples, and I'm not gonna really go for the Delibird for the apples, although I have a solid Pokemon for apples on the Delibird, so it's just... Oh man. Alright, let's just get to it. We got Berry Finding, Research EXP bonus, Skill Level Up M, Speed. It's got the Speed of Help down Nature with the main skill chance up. I mean, I was not really looking for Berry Finding. That is a really atrocious ingredient list, unfortunately, so I don't think this Fuecoco is for me. The self-healing is nice, but main skill level 5 on a Pokemon like this is kind of overkill, especially considering that 6% skill rate. That is crazy high. That is even higher than Altaria, and Altaria is crazy. Look at this. Altaria is like 6.10. Alright. That was the Fuecoco. And we can take a very quick chat here about the progress so far this week. So I started Wednesday, late in the day, used a ZZZ ticket to get to the old gold power plant. And I had been overstacking with the anti-Typhlosion, Ninetales, and Raichu. Now the Raichu was not max level back then, but it is now. And then I have cooked one of those new meals today actually. And let's see what that was. It was the cross chop salad. So surprisingly, I managed to scour the lands and find 20 eggs. I used the Raichu and the Altaria, and maybe some ingredient tickets that I was looking on, and somehow got the 20 eggs for it. And then the last dish here requires a lot of coffee, and I don't have a coffee mon yet. Personally, here on the premium account, I am looking for potentially an ABB Aggron. Aggron has a ridiculous ingredient rate, so that would be nice. It's comparable to Blastoise essentially. And I mean, if I can find a mono coffee Vikavolt, that would be really cool. I am not looking for the mushrooms, although if I find an ABA Vikavolt, I'm not going to cry. So yeah. That is the cooking strat. So in addition to that, I've been cooking a lot of ninja salads, and you can see that currently I'm at close to 800,000. I'm aiming to maybe hit Master 2 by the end of this week. We'll just see how that pans out. I'm adding a roughly 150, 200 per day here. It is a little bit rough because of that low area bonus, and it kind of is surprising because you're so used to cooking like huge meals, getting a lot out of your berries, and then it's just like this. What? But yeah, the research community is funny as always, and a lot of you guys have found some pretty cool Pokemon. Now, in the free-to-play episode, we highlighted Sarah, who has found a shiny Grubbin. Look at this. Nope, that was Piggy. Where is the Sarah? There you go. Look at this. A shiny Grubbin. There is a shiny Charjabug profile picture, because probably the candy availability there is just not there yet, but probably within the next 2 weeks that's going to be on there. But man, I also happen to know that Grubbin is meta viable, so it's crazy. Imagine being at the old gold power plant for 2 days and you just found the target for the main like Pokemon in this area, and you're just done. Crazy. So my current team setup, we can cover this one too a little bit, is I'm trying to stack up on mushrooms and leeks. Now I'm getting some supplemental tails from the Ditto, and the rest of these ingredients I'm just dumping as fillers this week. So the two Gengar are giving favorite berry, the Ditto has berry finding, and the Sylveon I'm taking on and off on the team. It's doing a really good job healing, and I'm very satisfied with that. So for the most part, I do have this Sylveon overnight these days because I am looking for that 2,000 hour ribbon. I want that extra inventory. You can see the Sylveon doesn't really have a lot of that, and I think overall it can really help me out. So yeah, those hours are coming up, and these Pokemon are really strong. My night team is, well, kind of this. It's actually this. I've forgotten to change the setup here because I have been wanting to level each and one of these up. The Gengar is going to be my main herb farmer, level 60, coming out real soon. The Altaria I need for eggs. I've just decided I'm giving up on the Delibird, so I have this Raichu right here for eggs. Now at level 60, it's actually producing quite a bit because it's so ridiculously fast. and it's got a bit of inventory too, so it can run for a while until it's going to run out of that ingredient collecting ability. And then I have almost an identical Pichu here, which I'm looking to evolve into a Raichu as well. And so I have 3 very highly rated, very specialists. Well, maybe not Altaria. I think Altaria has a spot on the team, especially if it's triple eggs and self-healing. So yeah, that's basically where the main account is for now. And I can also mention here at the end that I'm going to try to make a little bit of a shift in these primary account videos starting very soon, maybe as soon as this coming week. I am considering to just make a single weekly video, edited, and instead of the in-game sound, I'll probably swap it out for some background music. So we'll just have to see how that pans out, but for the most part, it seems like the main juice is happening in the free-to-play these days, and it seems to be what you guys are enjoying the most. So if you're somehow just watching these videos and lurking by, if you really like these daily videos on the primary account, now's your time to raise your voice, raise your concern, your interest in the comments, because otherwise they're gonna be poof gone. And I'll replace them with something else, and I put my time elsewhere, either on the website or some other types of videos. So that was it for me in this video. Thank you very much for watching. You can leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you again in another video. I'll see you around in another video.